Well, I actually should be saying hello from Stratford upon Avon. We're away for Gary's birthday, and last night it was announced breaking news. I think it was around about 9 o'clock in the evening that the King was taken in temporarily to hospital yesterday due to side effects of chemotherapy that he is having. Also, as well, just before that, it was also announced that Prince William is going to be making a cameo appearance on Clarksons farm. Now, usually I wouldn't read on William's day-to-day stuff because it's his day-to-day stuff, but because of the hoo-ha over Clarkson, well, Jeremy Clarkson and what Jeremy Clarkson said about Meghan, whether it was jokey or intentional or whatever, I just thought it would be interesting to read on that. I did pull some cards privately about the King last night because it was just too late to come on and read. And one of the things I got, and I'm going to pull again today, was that he has been told for some time to slow down by Camilla and the powers that were behind the throne, by doctors, etc. But he's not doing. He's pushing forward. He got the chariot. He got determination. He's King of Wands. He's determined. There is this thing as well around him where we're not actually quite sure what his long-term diagnosis has been. So it could be that, make the most of your life whilst you've got it. I think that could go for anyone. I will say at this point, and I've been told to say it by a little birdie that is just getting himself ready, that we filmed the seventh or eighth tarot course yesterday, and Gary made a roll prediction, and Gary wants you to all know that it's his prediction, that he made it first. That's all I'll say. So look out for the next lesson, which is coming up this evening at the time of filming. So today's the 28th of March. I also pulled for William last night in relation to how he's feeling about Charles's health, and there's this feeling of, I wish we could have just had longer. As in him and Catherine, in relation to not just being, but the Prince and Princess of Wales, to spend more time with their family. But also as well, this latest thing with Charles's health has re-traumatised William in relation to his mother's death. So there's inner child wounding coming up in relation to that. So let's shuffle decks here. King Charles health. King Charles latest on his health, please. King Charles latest on his health. King Charles latest on his health. Okay, temperance and balance is needed. I think with that, we've got the Emperor at the bottom. He's not going to just step down. He wants to keep going. He wants to be seen in his strength. He wants to stay in his strength, okay? But I'm feeling as though medication-wise, I know obviously I'm not a chemo nurse or chemo doctor, but it's a case of maintaining. That's my feeling on it. It's a case of maintaining him, but also a case of for him to find a happy medium. But he's holding on. He wants to be king. Four of Pentacles is about holding on at all costs. It's about being stuck, not wanting to move, not wanting to be seen as a weakened king. This isn't me. This is him. This is the institution that he's part of. It's possibly some old way of purging that they don't mention the health of the king or the queen because it's seen as a sign of weakness. But yeah, Ace of Wands coming in, the new information coming in. Three of Pentacles, the doctors, the advisors. That reminds me, you watch a Tudor film, and the powers that were are trying to kill the cardinals or whatever they were. But I'm getting a vision of a certain film I watched. I think it was Henry VIII, where he's really busy and he's doing stuff, and the people, the advisors, are running around after him, trying to get his attention and trying to bring his attention back to something. That's what I'm being shown. The Ace of Pentacles. That's what you got that last night. It doesn't feel like he's about to pop his clogs within the next recently, It doesn't feel as though this is the start of, not the Queen, that thing they did with the announcement that you kind of got the feeling, whoa, this is major, and then within like hours it was like boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it doesn't feel like that for this one. Then we've got the Devil. The anger, there's an anger there that, the Queen of Swords needing to step back, needing to slow down, needing to cut ties. One of the things I did feel was that, I think we discussed this yesterday with Gary in the tarot course, was having some type of where either William steps up if he feels he can, or if he can't, then Anne steps in, or Edward. I didn't mention Edward yesterday, but Edward could do it if he wanted as well. I think Queen Elizabeth II did something similar when she had the cancer, but we didn't realise it. And Charles took on a lot of her duties. The Wish, the Knight of Cups, the Hanged Man. His wish has been stopped. He wanted to be a king for a long time. He's got lots of plans about being a king, but a lot of the plans he's got, and this is with anyone, I'm feeling that, because the initial 2 or 3 years is feeling your feet, really. Is that the word? I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments. Getting your feet, feeling your feet. Yeah, sure it is. Anyway, the first 2 or 3 years, it's hard to really make it yours. You know, there's still stamps of the Queen. I've still got stamps with the Queen Elizabeth II's head on it, etc. money. So it's almost like his wish has been stopped. There's an illusion around it. We're not being told the truth about this. He got this last night as well, the Two of Pentacles. I think there's a lot more here that we're not being told. And I think this is a case of maintaining an equilibrium of some form of health. There is deceit and trickery here. He doesn't even want to hear it himself, I'm hearing. The Empress, obviously his mother. Similar possibly to what with the Queen Elizabeth II. That we didn't really fully find out what was going on until it was too late. You found more out this time because you didn't find as much out then. But Eight of Swords, restrictions. Page of Swords, dreams and ambitions. He's restricted the Magician. He just wants to keep going. He wants to keep going. We'll do a clarifier for that Devil card. So my feeling is at the minute it's about maintaining, keeping a sense of equilibrium, keeping him comfortable, not in a case of keeping him comfortable when he dies, as in like in a hospice, but just keeping him comfortable going. Sounds a bit brutal, doesn't it? But yeah, the Moon, there is a lot of illusion around this. I even felt yesterday as well that it's possibly spread. Who knows? So let's do a quick read on William, as in what he feels now, so you can see it as well as me. Just gather up these cards. If you're wondering what deck this is, it's a little dink. It's my travel deck. I take away with me, Radiant Rider-Waite. It's actually good for clients or watchers that have little hands or want to have a nice little tin deck to take away with you, because you don't want it getting bashed in your case in a cardboard box. So how is William feeling at this time in relation to his father's health? How is William feeling at this time in relation to his father's health? Two of Pentacles, it's a burden. He's struggling. He's really struggling. He's trying to keep it together. It's triggering as well in relation to Catherine, as anyone that, you know, has been down that path knows. It's like anything, when you've just recently broken up with someone and somebody else, it's a trigger. So they're feeling quite raw. The wish, we wish we had longer. I want this to stop, the Hanged Man. I've now got to rethink my life, rethink my plans. Also, as well as Prince of Wales, he can't really step into being Prince of Wales. It's almost like, what's the word I'm looking for? I wish the astrology would just piss right off at the minute. Anyway, it won't. It's here to teach us something. Stalemate, that's it. Thank you. Illusion and delusion and many things. And he can't get into fully being a Prince of Wales because it's almost everything's just ground to a halt. Because he's not sure when he's going to be king now. It's going to be sooner. Again, Temperance, having to just wait and wait and wait. Holding on. Stuck, feeling as though there's no movement forward. We've got the Ace of Wands. He's in, I mean, I mentioned this in the April reading that's coming. Obviously, you're not going to get a mention of that. I think I did say in there, though, there's issues with health. And it's very, boom, flat within the monarchy at the minute for April. but I didn't actually mention Charles's health like this update. But there is talks about, as I said, there's talks with the powers behind the throne, how it's going to work, their people, how they can make it work, the magician coming in. I do feel as he'll want to do it his own way. We could see a very different coronation. There's restrictions here. I think this is Catherine as well. I think there's more going on there with Catherine. His concerns over Catherine and what this is going to do to Catherine, the stress of it, the transition. One more card in relation to this, and the Queen of Wands energy here. In fact, I'm going to take another one. And the justice and the balance of the karma. Something here clearing karmically for them, though. I feel also as well that William has got a very laid-backish attitude to his royal duties, I think. And I think that this is also trying to come in and make him step into his power. And make him come up and step up to the mark. Queen of Wands energy. Let me just do a clarify for that Queen of Wands. Four of Swords. And the Ace of Cups at the bottom. Resting and retreating. Him needing to rest and retreat. Him being allowed to rest and retreat. Right, let's pull him on Clarksons farm. It just intrigued me this because already the squad are out carrying on, alarming online. It is what it is. So Prince, I do wonder who advises him though, and Catherine at times, because I don't know. He's Prince of Wales. He's got a job to do, and that includes a lot of farming stuff. Clarkson Farm is all about farming and getting a voice for farmers. So that's one way of looking at it. It's awkward, isn't it? It's very awkward. So show me the energy around William being on Clarkson's farm. Oops. Yeah, it's getting on with the job. He's getting on with the job. It's his wishes, interested in farming possibly. It's part of his work as Prince of Wales. People will choose to see what they want to see in it. They want to see him as the baddie, they'll see him as the baddie. If they want to see him as a goodie, they'll see him as a goodie. It's his duty as Prince of Wales to show up. If he hadn't have done, if he'd have said, I can't do that because of, I'm also here as well, royal family don't get involved in that. And I've been shown this before when the Queen had to meet, oh my God, don't quote me on this one, the guy who was in charge of the IRA, don't quote, or something in connection to that, and the whole Mountbatten thing. Being royal, they can't take family squabbles into meeting people. They've got to get on with the job, the Three of Cups. The world moving forward, it's just a day's work for him. It's just a day's work, it's his own fulfilment, it's something that brings him joy. They mentioned that George enjoys watching it. Oh, I said that, and here he is. George enjoys watching it. Queen of Pentacles, possibly Catherine enjoys watching it as well. There's nothing sinister in it. Queen of Cups is here. It's just job. It's getting on with the job. It's doing what he's here to do as Prince of Wales. They're not banging on about Meghan behind her back. Whoa, we're going to get the devil card. Let's do a clarifier for the devil card. I think that's the stuff that people want to throw at it. Seeing things in it that don't really exist. Devil card clarifier. Yeah, it's the stuff that they're going through. Five of Cups. Yeah, and again, it's like we've got bigger fish to fry than worrying about Jeremy Clarkson and Meghan Markle. That's what I'm feeling. As we as in them, not we as in me and Gary. And, you know, it's fish and chip paper for some people now. It's yesterday's news. More people are going to be concerned about the King's health than they are about William having a pint with Caleb. So, if you're new to this channel This channel is a very mixed channel now, not like it used to be in the past, but there is CT's Royal Tarot is back and on here. There is an exclusive playlist for you if you're here for your royal reads alone. So go to the playlist section and it'll say CT's Royal Tarot CT with me, Claire Thackeray. I'm aiming about 2 to 3 reads a week, depending on what happens. I'll increase it if needs be, decrease it if needs be. At the beginning of the month, we look at the energies ahead, and we look at the month at the end of the month of what we've just experienced. So if your royal readings is your bag, keep checking in with that playlist, subscribe, press the bell so you get your notifications. Like I said, there's a lot of other content on here. It is what it is. That playlist is for you. So thanks for watching. Love to all, and I will see you all in the next one. Oh, before I go, eclipses are also an important time in kings' lives. So the fact that we're heading to an eclipse right now is actually quite important, because I mean, he was crowned during an eclipse. He's had this big health thing during an eclipse this over the past couple of days. So eclipses are powerful times and have an impact on the consciousness, and they have an impact on history if you look through history and everything. So yeah, interesting. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.